Hello, how are we doing today? Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Tuesday morning for another Proud of It podcast. Thank y'all for who are listening out there, and hopefully you are studying what I'm saying and figuring out that what I've been saying is just becoming more prevalent and more truthful every day that we're living in this crazy, crazy world which we have found ourselves in because of our failed laws, failed politicians, and failed states. No longer are we found to be trying to curb the violence and the total disregard for law and order within our major cities, which most of our U.S. major cities are crumbling beneath our feet, and most have left the cities trying to escape this black crime wave that has swept across this country, not only this year, not only last year, but have been going on for years and years and years. And the crime rates continue to go astronomical as they push whites out of the police force, as they push whites out of the political arena, as they push whites out of the school systems, as they push whites out of every area of life within the United States. The United States is in duress. We are under siege by our own politicians, by our own failed political agendas, which have destroyed most of any integrity which was left in this country has now officially died. The only thing left is a banana republic. We have officially become a banana republic. America is no longer even worth mentioning within the world scene, because our cities have stepped into third world country criteria where crime rates, like I said, have skyrocketed. Black crime rates have skyrocketed. They're not even telling us on the news how much crime is being committed against whites within the inner cities and even in the smaller towns. So many white women are being raped, killed, assaulted, and where are the men in this country that are supposed to stand up for the women and the girls and the little girls within our communities that are being totally disregarded by the main media outlets that do not want to report on how little girls, even aged 7, 8, 9, are being sexually assaulted by black males on school buses, in school classrooms, and the teachers are allowing it to happen. And how many are being killed in our colleges, raped in our colleges, and totally destroyed within the inner cities. Inner city gang violence. is totally off the charts. I mean, it is totally off the charts. We are living in a paranormal universe within the United States. With the world right now has better living conditions than our cities. When you walk or drive into the cities, the main cities, San Francisco, Detroit, when you roll into New York, when you roll into these major cities, Atlanta, they are all shit stains on Americans. They have become shit stains to the entire world. None of these places are no longer pro-American. They are pro-racist, black, crime-ridden slums of American livelihoods. They have totally taken away all greatness that was America within these towns because of their violence and nobody saying anything but putting our policemen behind bars that stand up for Americans and not criminals. Our whole entire system has failed the American people. And these elite people think that it's not coming for them, but it is. It is. It's just a matter of time, but it is. It's coming for you that think you're on TV and won't never, ever have to worry about this. Believe me, you're going to worry. The politicians that think they're up in these big homes think they don't have to worry. Oh, they're fixing to have to worry. Because there's a billion men and women in this country. They try to say millions. There's billions in this country right now that is ready to go to arms against what is going on within this country. There is millions and millions upon millions of people right now that are ready. They're getting ready for a great war within this country right now. This country has totally backslidden into depravity, which has not been known since even its founding. Yes, there's always been crime, but the crime rates have exploded within black communities, within black cities, within democratic cities. They have totally wrecked the economies within those towns and those cities. It has totally become a desolation. And the American people are tired of it. We are tired of it. We're more than pissed off. Our police are no longer policing our towns. They're no longer locking up drug dealers. They're no longer locking up pedophiles. They're no longer locking up just murderers, rapists. They're no longer locking them up. They're letting them back out on the street to rape and kill more whites than ever before. And nobody in this country is saying a word. The whole country sits quietly around while our towns and our cities are being overridden by criminal organizations all the way to the top of the food chain. Governor's mansion, governor office has totally been overridden by criminals. The state attorney's offices have been totally outdone, and all of them are criminal masterminds. We have criminal masterminds running American law. American law enforcement is being run by mobs, by gangsters, by totally tyrant totally tyrant mentality. We are being chased out of our cities. We are being chased out of our schools. We are being chased out of our colleges. Anybody that has any sense, anybody with sense, common sense, has left America and left a big hole in our societies that now we are believing lie after lie after lie that they are telling us about how great and how prosperous all these people are. No, they're not. They are stealing money and giving it to communities that should not and will not ever use it to benefit the greater of society. It is being used to wage more war against us. We have black colleges that are paying to just give black education to black America without any insight. They are being given law degrees. They are being given all kinds of degrees in these black colleges, and they're not even have to lift a pencil to get where they're at. They are totally demining the whole structure of America. They are giving everything to black society, and black society is doing nothing but killing black society, and killing black society. They are totally not just killing their own society, they are killing whites, and the crime rates, like I said, are totally into a new level of violence, a new level of crime, and we have we are paying police to sit in their cars and get people for tickets. That's what we're paying these fucking police. That's what we're paying them. That's where our tax money is going, so that they can come after us for a damn speeding violation and all this, while crime just continues to be propelled into oblivion. They are not arresting drug dealers. They're not arresting drug addicts. They're not arresting pedophiles. They're not arresting the scum of America. They are arresting good people. They're putting people that have money, that they know they can extort money by fines. That's what they're doing. This whole entire crime wave is because us Americans are so ignorant, so stupid, that we are paying taxes for the police that do nothing in our communities. They do nothing. We would be better off if we all got together in our communities, paid $1 million and had a privatized police force come in to police our communities and stop our crime, because the cops have become they're just being used as a political weapon against American society that is pro-gun, pro-freedom, pro-waving your flag, and working hard every day to try to earn a dollar. They are against good Americans that love their families, love their friends, and want to see America great again, as a man said once. And we are totally in denial if we continue to allow these cities that our great granddads and grandfathers built, not for crime, but for knowledge and understanding, and to build a society of love and of nurturing and of being of good, good stability. We are so ignorant to the fact that every part of our American society has been hijacked by a power that has totally allowed this black degenerate society to come in and murder, rape, and destroy society to such a degree that nobody even cares anymore. Nobody even wants to do anything anymore to try to make this situation better. We are living in the darkest days in our nation's history. And many of you out there know that we're living in the darkest of days, and you're still denying what is the facts. The facts are black Americans have no care in this country. The more they get into power, the more China grabs more power from us. They are the middleman to China. Black society has sold out America to China. They are destroying white businesses on purpose so that they can bankrupt as many white-owned businesses as possible to destroy any money left within this country. They are trying to destroy any person that could have any money that could change anything that is going on within this country. We need to have a freeze on the president. We need to freeze everything in power right now. Really, this is your solution. You want to hear a solution? This is the solution. Presidency needs to be totally frozen. The Pentagon needs to be totally frozen. The American people should demand to see all paperwork, everything that's being said. I want everything. Everything needs to be scrubbed. Everything that's being talked about, discussed over any network, phone, whatever, within these offices, president, Pentagon, everywhere needs to be totally scrubbed and seeing what they're trying to do and what their plan is for the American people. Because I'm telling you, they are masterminding a plan to totally destroy all of America at some point. They're definitely on their way right now. They are implementing so many bullshit things. We know the gay agenda was just another thing that the government did to divide us. They have divided us on black and white. We know that. But the thing is, when we say the truth, like black crime rates are exploding, they call us racist. It's not racist. It's the truth. Black crime rates are exploding across the U.S., and nobody is doing anything about it. All the way from the White House down to the governor's mansion within all these cities, nothing is being done. The cops are being told to stand down. The cops are told just to go and get a ticket. They're not even doing drug busts no more. They're not trying to bust nobody. They're not trying to do anything. They're just trying to live as comfortably as they can while us taxpayers pay their salaries every month, every year for nothing. If you're not making a percentage of crime rates go down, I'm sorry, but that means you've been hijacked, and that means y'all people that are in those cities need to be demanding action be taken against these cops that are not doing their job. And I don't care what the reasoning is. I don't care if it's because the governor said don't do it. They don't listen to the governor. They should not be listening to anybody except what the law says. That's what the cops should be listening to. What the laws say. It's called law and order. That's what they answer to. Not to judges, not to governors. And these people out here, these black colleges, they need to be scrubbed to see how they're teaching and what they're teaching, and how they're assessing their black students. Are they just allowing black students to get, degrees without even working for them, without even doing anything? They could be failing and still graduating with a college degree just to get ahead. There is a lot of things that need to be scrubbed within our system right now. The judges need to be frozen. All rulings need to be laid off for at least a month, so that we can get the bottom of what is going on within our judicial system as well. Also, need to freeze all the penitentiaries, all the jails, and they need to be scrubbed on how they're treating the inmates, what the inmates are doing, how are they rehabilitating people within these facilities. Are they being rehabilitated for real world? Are they being set up for success when they get out of prison? Are they just being set in a jail because somebody there doesn't want to do their job to make sure that they are helped out and made able to do their job, do a good job once they get out of prison? We have so many people right now that are going to prison and they get right back out just to kill, just to rob, just to rape, just to assault again. It's a failure of all these systems, and we need a check and balance of all these powers. All these powers right now need to have a check and balance. And if things aren't balancing and they're not checking out, then people need to be fired, put in prison themselves, incarcerated, or even worse, tried for treason and shot. There is no more nice guy. Just like that song. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy. No more people just going about their daily lives and allowing such filth as this government body has allowed over the last 20 years of my life. The last 20 years of my life, this government has totally been a tyrannical failure. I mean, to be a tyrant and actually, cause success, hey, I don't really have a problem. As long as it's causing success. This isn't success. This is a tyrannical failure. Because we are being ruled by Satanists. We're being ruled by anti-government affiliates within our own government that don't even want our government doing what it should be doing as its job. which is protecting American people from crime within cities. And I'm sorry, if these police can't get it done, they need to be calling in National Guard, and they need to be cleaning up the areas that are full of drugs and full of illegal activity. These state attorneys, most of them, need to be tried and put in prison themselves for the failure that they have done, the negligence. Everything they're doing has just been total negligence. We have seen almost 10 years of total negligence on government spending and government, everything about the government at this point is being totally destroyed. And it comes back to the black crime rates. The black crime rates have exploded to the point where it is a national issue. The inner cities are overrun with crime. And the blacks there that are cops, sheriffs, city council members, they don't care. They actually hired these police officers to just be mobsters for their own political gains. If they want somebody arrested because they didn't do what they wanted them to do, then they go have them arrested. And that's not the way cops are set up to be. But that's the way we got them set up now within black communities. I know so many people that have not even had crimes. Crimes are not even being solved anymore, people. They're not even trying to solve who killed the white guy, who killed the white girl, who raped, who sold the drug. They're not even trying to figure it out no more. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your community. They only care about destroying as much as they can while they're here. They're going to destroy as much as they possibly can while they're here. And they're doing a damn good job at it. I mean, if you cannot look around you, especially those that listening in these cities, knows damn well that these cities are overrun with criminals. Overran with people that should have been put away or killed many, many years ago and was not. And now they've sexually assaulted 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8. We're talking people killed 10 people. They're still out there on the streets. People raping women, 20, 30 women still out on the streets. I'm telling you, it's happening. All these people that caused all these riots, they should be in jail. They should be in prison. But are they? No, they're protected by their black constituents. The black constituents are using your taxpayer dollar to get the criminal out of jail. They're using taxpayers' dollars to get criminals out of jail. Because they belong to the politicians' crime wave. They want crime in their cities. They want you to be scared to come to their cities. You know, we have a big issue going on within our society, and somebody has to figure it out. And it's not the person worried about what they're going to call you to figure it out. They're going to call you every name in the book, but it doesn't matter because we know the truth. We know what is actually going on. We know what has been going on. We know what will continue going on if we don't do anything, and we know what's coming down the pipeline if that continues. I mean, it's just a matter of time before they will push everybody into a corner, and the only thing you'll be able to do is either get to putting rounds in a chamber or kill yourself. Because there's only going to be two ways to get out of it, and that's either fight or die. And that's where it's going right now, as we speak. I mean, there's so many, there's so much corruption going on within Facebook, within all these tech companies to make crime rates even worse. And then we want to praise rappers? Why? Why is black community praising rappers to talk about killing, talk about selling drugs? Who are they talking about selling drugs to? And why is white people listening to it when they're telling you that they're going to be selling drugs to your white kids? Selling 2, 3 dimes, nicks, whatever they be talking about on their damn thing. Believe me, people, all this stuff has been coming. But when are you going to push back? When are you going to put your feet in the ground? When are you going to take a stand against all this craziness that we're allowing to happen? And it's truth. We are allowing it to happen. I mean, it is time to put rap to a rest. It is time to put rap to a rest. Rap is destroying not only white communities, but black communities as well. Because it is teaching young men of color to sell drugs, to buy guns, and to live a criminal lifestyle. Now, if I was a black in this community, I wouldn't let my sons or daughters listen to it. But y'all damn black parents out there, they're dumb as hell, are listening to it with your kids and praising them. And then when they get their head blowed off, then you want to come cry and say it was racism that caused this. Yeah, your reverse racism, your own black racism that your people are bringing about through the music. I mean, this music needs to stop. It is time to put rap music to a rest. Nobody needs to hear about WAP. You know, when is mothers going to be mad, mothers against drunk driving, going to be mad against WAP? When are we going to have MAP, mothers against pussy, whatever? I'm just saying, when are we going to have that? When are you going to have mothers against daughters listening to such trash? When are you going to have mothers against sons listening to such bullshit music as rap? When? When are you? Oh yeah, you're listening to it with them. You're listening to it with them. You're enjoying it. And then they get their head blown off, or they have a drug overdose, or they just have a drug problem in general, and they almost kill themselves, and they overdose about 5 or 6 times, and then you're stuck taking care of them because they done turned themselves into a vegetable, and then you're mad at the whole community after that. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe if you would have got mad way before all that happened to you, your sons and daughters would be all right. You know, you want to talk about, everybody wants to talk about how great rap music is. Why don't we have some black people come out and say black music is what it is? Trash. Black rap is trash. It is trash. It is trash. It is trash music. And it's destroying all of society because we have people saying, oh, you know, it's just music. Yeah, music about selling drugs. And who is it talking about? It's racist music because it's talking about destroying a community through selling drugs. And who's going to buy the drugs? It ain't the blacks buying the drugs. It's the whites. It's the dumbass whites buying the drugs. And we still have this going on in our country. When are we going to get fed up enough to say we're not doing this no more? That we're not going to allow this shit no more. We're not going to allow WAP on the radio. We're not going to allow, Ice Cube on the radio. We're not going to allow little whoever on the radio. We're not going to allow rap music on the radio. We're not going to allow it. Not going to tolerate it. When are we going to get where we're not tolerating bullshit? When are we going to get where we're not tolerating the lies, the deceit, and the people that are destroying every aspect of this country? I'm telling you, people, y'all better get your minds right. Because the rest of the world is looking at us. The rest of the world is becoming greater. It's becoming stronger. It's becoming more united against what we stand for. The rest of the world ain't letting their kids listen to rap music. The rest of the world ain't letting their kids bow to gay fascists. The rest of the world isn't allowing filth to come into their home. We're allowing everything into our home. We're allowing everything. We're allowing spying in our home. We're allowing total disregard of law, total disregard of trying to make our children better. I just hope that my message, it may not penetrate today, it might not penetrate tomorrow, but I hope at some point somebody gets a hold of this and is able to open their eyes to the fact that we have major problems that need to be solved in a major way. And there's only a few ways to do it. And if we don't do it now, then guess what? It's just going to continue to get bigger and bigger until at some point we're all going to be faced with a gun in our face, or we're going to be faced with pointing guns at each other. Because this whole black crime rate wave that is happening across our whole entire U.S. could be stopped if we started to make people accountable, started to make those in the CIA, the FBI, and all those in major offices around this country do their freaking job. What I can say is it's time for us to make them do their freaking job. It's not time for us to let them sit on their iPhones and throw messages back and forth. It is time to get serious with these people that we've given such power to. That they do their job and they do it to a damn T. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good day. Please don't disregard what I'm saying. Because in your bottom of hearts that what I am saying is truth. It is real. And it is happening right now in front of our faces, people. Until the next time, private podcast out. But please, we need to be telling everyone that it is time to get ready for what's coming. That's my message to y'all. It's time to get ready. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.